We are listening to Hexed, and we're all a bit scared. We don't like the cover, which keeps coming up with the worms in the mouth. You know, there's something there, though. There is something there, and I did love her first album. Anyway, we're on track 6, which is some ambient. You know, usually my least favourite part of any album is the, 3 million ambient track. But I enjoyed this for some reason. It was good ambient, and it was very welcome in all the noise. So 8 out of 10. Track 7, Droplets, not a shouty one either. Not overly good either, though. Just, again, a little bit self-indulgent. I remember more melodies on the last album. They were short, but they were there. There's a few on here, but I'm not feeling them like I did on the first. 7 out of 10. Track 8, Navel Gaze, a bit more like it. You feel the personality come through. It's hard again, but you can follow it. You know, there's an artist in there for sure. This is art, no doubt about it. And art should be, as difficult as it is easy. I'd love her to try to make a Ultimate Kate Bush album or something like that, because I want to hear those melodies a bit more. Pretty shouty and messy, though. But, probably one of my favourite tracks on the album, strangely. 9 out of 10. Track 9, the Petard, is in my holster. Some long chords put together with a bit of menace. Sort of when I used to have a little keyboard that had chords on it when I was a kid. I'd just go, I think somebody somewhere would like that. That's exactly what this is, so not much to it, really. 6 out of 10. And the 10th and final track, Time at the Bar. Not sure that beat could be any quicker. I think that's literally, it must be on 11. As mad as an ending as you would expect from this album, I just go, hope she cheers up a bit for the next album. And no worms on the cover, please. 8 out of 10. And overall, I'm going to give the album a 7. I'm going to come down. I don't do this very often, but I just know how good that last album was. It's something I still go back to, but this was just too much. I look forward never to listening to it again, which is a horrible thing to say, but with that cover with the worms, just rein it back a bit, if you can, if you want to. You're the bloody artist, are you? But yeah, it was a little bit much for these old ears. Interesting, though, and as I say, art, for sure, art. 7 out of 10.